Hi guys, and welcome to my site. This is series number 15 that we've held for 28 days. The series is, what's it all about? It's about what I call fat adaptation. You have the ability to, and we all have the ability to draw energy mentally, physically, emotionally from a fairly large tank of stored fat. And then we've also got a fairly small and limited tank of sugar that we can equally draw energy from. Now, my view is based on the industrial diet that we've been exposed to for so long, the fact that we don't perhaps move as often as we should. 98% of the population tend to favour these sugar tanks. It really limits health and really places our health at a point of vulnerability, and it certainly makes living life at our optimum shape and weight a real challenge. So who's this program for, guys? It's for those that are not happy with their weight and shape. They don't believe they're living life the way nature intended for them to live. There's perhaps a battle there. So this program will re-establish and recalibrate your ability to burn energy and take you and lead you to your your optimum shape and weight. That's for athletes that want to train and exercise for long periods of time. And obviously get quicker as they do so. It's for those that are challenged with any sort of health issues, anything from cardiovascular issues to all metabolic issues to diabetes and so on. So it's to re-establish your wellness, and above all, it's to remain positive and keep a positive emotion throughout your day and not have a temperament that's challenged frequently through the stresses that we're all faced with. The principles of this program are simple. My view is there's a myriad of diets and food choice programs that are on the market, from paleo and eat protein and high fat, low carb. There's eat this for 5 days, eat that for 2, and not eat for 2 days. There's a whole series of it. My view is, which I'm very strong about, which I guess has been established after 25 years, is that we all establish, it's so clear we all establish genetically, we burn and metabolize energy so differently, particularly in how we metabolize sugars and carbohydrates. We're all so different there. So my program works like this. Step one, we need to categorize how we burn, how our genetics have us tolerate particularly sugars, but then equally proteins and fats. We need to establish that. So I have a series of questions and you need to establish what category you're in. That's easy enough to do, and there's a whole stack of information on my site in respect to that. Next, I'll then say, well, I want you to look at your lifestyle a little, and let's look at the stresses and the demands of the logistics of your lifestyle, and particularly your interest on why you'd want to sort of tackle this program in the first place. So we need to look at that as well. Then we marry up those two, then I'll direct you to what I believe are your starting principles. So I'm going to say, right, well, here's the ins and outs of foods I'd like you to consider. Here's some menu options I'd like you to consider. Here's a dummy menu if you just want to simply follow it step for step. Again, this is your category. The fourth step is then that at the end of each week I'll ask you questions in respect to temperament and energy and sleep patterns and weight management and how that's going. And they give us answers, your answers to those questions, and allow me to direct you into sort of manipulating and tinkering with the balance of the food options you're selecting today. And we keep doing this for 4 weeks till we hit that point where you go, I'm not challenged with hunger. In fact, I'm finding I'm eating perhaps even less volume, but I'm satisfied and satiated for long periods of time. Certainly feel well. We're starting to shift weight. Our shape is starting to change. And I've certainly got a stack of energy right through my waking day, and I'm sleeping well. So it's a point of tinkering, guy. There is no one blueprint menu I think you can give to people. The other factor, of course, is exercise and movement. I'm huge on, if you want to fat adapt and establish and recalibrate, I guess, your position to burn fat, you need to train in your best fat burning zone. Training hard, I don't think, is the answer. So that's the other component. Stack of information, flick through. You certainly have an invitation to email me questions or call me, of course, and we can discuss whether this program is for you. But I hope you do join, guys, because there's an educational session. It is for everyone. This is for everyone to learn over the course of 28 days. I'm the coach for that period of time. Hope you can join us. It's a really good program and you will learn a lot.